Effect of team building activities. An employee engagement and satisfaction survey. Presentation overview. Background of the study. Team building activities contribute to employee engagement and retention by promoting collaboration, trust, and a positive work environment. For maximum effectiveness, team building should be carried out outside of the office environment, providing employees with a non-work-related setting where they can connect and be motivated to work together toward a solution. Statement of the problem. Number 1. How often does the respondent's institution conduct team-building activities? Number 2. What is the employee engagement and satisfaction level in terms of decision-making, development of skills while working with the team, improvement of productivity of group work or teams? Number 3. Is there a significant difference in employee engagement and satisfaction levels when grouped according to how often their institution conducts team-building activities? Number 4. What policy design may be proposed based on the result of the study? Null hypothesis. There is no significant relationship between the frequency of conducting team-building activities and the level of employee engagement and satisfaction. Methodology. The researchers used a descriptive correlational design, which is a type of quantitative design that utilizes the employment of measurement tools such as survey questionnaires to determine a correlation between two variables. Balak et al. 2021. The study randomly selected 150 respondents from various organizations across the Philippines and only received 135 responses. The researchers distributed the Google Forms by sending the survey link through professional networking sites like Viber and Microsoft Teams to reach professional colleagues and their constituents from October 16 to 26, 2023. The data collected from the respondents was processed using Microsoft Excel and was also fed through SPSS 27 for cross-referencing and validation. 3 groups were identified based on the frequency of the conduct of team-building activities. The first group is always, the second group is sometimes, and the third group is never. Results. Table 1. Respondents of the study, organizational employees from various sectors in the Philippines. 45 respondents answered always for 34.07%. 46 respondents answered sometimes for 32.59%. And 44 answered never for 33.33%. Table 3. Self-assessment of groups about their decision-making skills. From the mean, it appears that the group that always or sometimes conducts team building agrees that there is an improvement in their decision-making skills at work. The data from the same table reflect that those who have never experienced team building are neutral about the progress of improvements in their decision-making skills. Table 4. Self-assessment of groups about their development of skills. According to the data from the table, the group that always and sometimes participate on organization-initiated team-building activities strongly agree that their skills significantly improved. However, the data show that those employees who have never experienced team-building activities are neutral about their upskilling and overall improvement. Table 5. Self-assessment of groups about their work productivity. As indicated by the data from the table, the employees who always or sometimes engage in company-initiated team-building activities strongly agree that their workplace productivity significantly improved as a result of the activities. Meanwhile, the employees who have never participated in any company-wide team-building activity are neutral about the improvement of their workplace productivity. In order to determine the correlation between the two variables of the study, an ANOVA was applied to the overall score and mean for each group per question. It was a one-way ANOVA that considered only 2 variables among 3 different groups, namely always, sometimes, and never. The results of the analysis are shown in the figure. The F value is marked at 72.01629 and the F crit value is 3.018168. The p-value occurred at 1.86 times 10 to the minus 27 and was summarized to 1.86 for brevity. Finally, the total SS is 383.442 and DF is 404. The fishbone diagram outlines the conditions that necessitate the implementation of a regular team-building get-together in order to address all points of dissatisfaction and employee disengagement and its relatively related issues. Conclusion. Number 1. Employees who always or sometimes attend team-building activities show significant employee satisfaction and engagement as reflected in their strong agreement to skill development, decision-making processing, and workplace productivity. However, those who never attended are neutral. Number 2. There is a correlation between the regular conducting of team-building activities and employee engagement and satisfaction. Number 3. If there is indeed a general dissatisfaction and engagement among the employees, this may be addressed with the implementation of regular team-building activities sanctioned by the organization itself. Recommendations. Explore and implement team-building activities. The primary recommendation of this study is to actually conduct team-building activities. It is best when it is done in a setting other than the workplace to encourage variety, displacement, and stress relief. Save costs or invest in team-building activities. If the organization has very little budget allocation, they can consider saving up for team-building activities and implementing it later on. The problem with this is that they are sitting on the issue rather than immediately addressing it. Integrate access of employees to team-building activities through workplace initiatives. The organization can also integrate team building without much cost, such as conducting it internally with the resources that they have. They can have team building goals for specific tasks, for example, among other internal processes. Promote team building activities. They can, instead of actually implementing team building, bring the team building to the employees through pamphlets, brochures, and bulletin board infographics. This initiative may include the findings of this study as an introductory paragraph to the significant changes and improvements brought about by team building. In fact, the employees can even take the initiative to conduct team building amongst themselves. Monitor workplace efficiency and effectivity. The effects of team building, or lack thereof, are better studied at their workplace. The organizations are tasked to assess if the lack or existence of team building affects their productivity in a significant way so they can implement it on their own.